Now, the Congress of the People has outlined its state of readiness for tomorrow's Manifesto launch in Johannesburg. Nqobile Madlala attended the briefing and joins me now live from Houghton in Johannesburg. Nqobile, a very good afternoon to you. We saw the traditional leaders weighing in as they announced the reasons why they are now moving into politics. What came out of this address?
Well, that's correct, yes. Traditional leaders deciding that perhaps the only way for them to be seen and heard is through politics. And, of course, they are saying that even though they're going to be running under the emblem of COPE as an alliance, they're saying that at this point they feel that they haven't been heard, especially when it comes to the issues of land, as well as just sort of developments in and around the areas that they're in. They're saying that they're bringing a number of tribes. In fact, they said it's over 30 that they're bringing in that are willing to come under the emblem of COPE as an alliance so that they have the voice and they're able to be represented. Now, I want to bring in COPE to speak to us. At this point, we know that you are forming this alliance, but why is it so important for COPE to form this alliance and represent security companies as well as traditional leaders?
All the people of our country pay tax, and all of them must vote. They have the right to vote, and that's why we also feel that we can not only look at the educated people and wealthy people and so on. We must also look even to the lowest of members of society must participate in the running of affairs of this country. This is their homeland. This is their country. And so we thought that we must put some effort in getting men and women, however in the countryside they may be, or lowly, and yet they have a right and their voice must be heard in the highest echelons of power. And that's why we want them to join the Congress of the People and choose men and women that will go to Parliament to represent them and look after their interests.
Dr. Lekota, is it possible that perhaps this is also in a bid to ensure that you have more numbers, going back to your glory days in 2009 where you had the highest of your numbers?
My sister, I'm not more important than the people. The people are far more important than myself. I want to make my contribution in making sure that political power encompasses all the people of our country. And as long as I can do something about it, I must contribute to people's power. To get people, however poor, however humble, they must be able to share in the wealth of the country. They must have a say in the running of the affairs of their lives. That's really what I'm... In any event, I'm not going to live forever. However, the people with good governance are always going to be there. And we must leave something for them.
And just in terms of the state of readiness, how ready are you for the manifesto, but also for the 29th of May?
Well, we are as ready as can be. We are as ready as what we have been running up and down, trying to persuade people to come and vote, getting them T-shirts, calling them to the launch of the manifesto and so on. We are as ready as ever.
And Dr. Lekota, I know that we've seen quite a number of your members also leaving the party. Won't that then affect you going forward?
It always happens. Sometimes people leave and they say, no, I don't want to vote. But those are people who don't understand that it's not a matter of choice voting. It's your right and it's your duty. You pay tax. You want that money to be used by the government to build schools for your children or your grandchildren. You want roads built for the people. You want people to be given water where they don't have, like in Hammanskraal where people don't have water. You want people in government who will make sure that everybody has water to drink. Now, all of these things, everybody, all of us need them. So even if the people leave the Congress of the People, they leave the Congress of the People if the Congress of the People is not looking after their interests. We want men and women in the Congress of the People who understand that the people are the priority. The most important thing is the people. Not me, the people. Whether I'm there or not, I want a government that will always look after the people of South Africa.
Lastly, we have seen multi-party moonshot. Why not join some of those coalitions?
No. If I was satisfied that there's something good... I used to be a member of the African National Congress, as you may know. But it was when we saw that something was going wrong in the ANC. And I said to the comrades, we can't have people who will go to government and take money and steal money for themselves. And I therefore said, well, we serve divorce papers. We are going to set up an organization, the Congress of the People. And that we understand that we will make sure that the Congress of the People will never steal people's money, but will always remind the people that they pay tax and they must make sure that they elect men and women they trust to go to government. And that remains the call.
Thank you very much for speaking to us. Of course, that is COPE speaking to us, of course, going forward, how they are planning to ensure that COPE is representing the people. I think emphasis there on what people stand for, talking about the fact that it is your right to vote and you need to use that and ensure that government is held liable for their decisions. And that's exactly what they're looking forward to. We understand that their manifesto will be in Hammanskraal tomorrow.